Yep, yep. Just me. What's going on this morning? Thom is on the way to Florida, doing a little vacationing, I think. Is this their cruise weekend? Maybe it's the cruise. I forget why he's going to Florida. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. So here I am. Thought I'd take over Thom's slot. Might as well. Because he ain't here to do a show. So there's the link if anybody wants to join in. So what's the good word? Just busy around here. Busy. Uh, First quarter is about over with. Yeah. First quarter ends tomorrow night. So you're glad I'm doing it. That's good. So who we got here? Lag. Sadie. Bumcrack. Vanessa. Cindy. Time for Christmas. Yeah. Will be a great time to get out to the garage sales all spring and summer and buy stuff to put in your Christmas selling time. It's not long now. It's only six months until it's the height of Christmas buying season. Print an international label. Ugh. I didn't know you could print an international label from eBay. Straight from eBay? I mean, I know you can buy international labels from like Pirate Ship, and then it uploads the tracking to eBay, but yeah. But whenever I ship internationally, it goes to, I use the eBay International system. And so it goes to Erlanger, Kentucky, straight from eBay. I've never done that, James. I've never bought a label for international shipping from eBay. Morning, Diane. Morning, Scan. The new you couldn't send it to the EIS? Huh, that's weird. So is it just going to be a short-lived glitch, or they're going to fix it? Don't know. Nope, couldn't print a label. Well, huh. don't know why that would be. Of course, eBay has glitches all the time. Everybody knows it. Yeah, and this says as long as your package makes it to the shipping warehouse, then you should be good. eBay's got it after that. Or they always have for me. Oh, what's going on in the wide, wide world? Silver and gold are up a little bit today again. Da da da. Silver is up 43 cents an ounce. Boom. And gold is up $5 an ounce. So we'll see how it goes from here. The silver to gold ratio has narrowed the last few days too. I could show a ton of stuff I got at the auction, but yeah, it's all stuck. I bought like a tote full of remotes at the auction. I got like 30 remote controls. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are not. I saw one Zenith, a television control that worked like looked like it worked like a 1970s, 1960s television. I had a return on a shirt. Buyer lied to get return shipping paid. It was 8 ounce. They returned it priority. Yeah, right. Almost. Dang. I thought eBay sent them a label to use. Did eBay send them a priority label? World headquarters. Who's that? Well, I guess we'll find out. Who is this?
Heifer.
Oh hell, it's Sadie. Dang it. I was hoping for somebody interesting.
I got to trick
Well,
you
thanks
just to
for
get in, just so you let me in there.
World headquarters, hey. They should have, yeah.
It sounds important.
Well, sure. LG remote. Yeah, I may have one or two of those. I got a whole tote of remote controls at the auction. Well, yeah, I mean, Anissa just said it was an 8 ounce package, but their return came priority. Morning, chicken toad. So
I have an
I'm pretty
accent.
much, huh?
Well, actually, it
You
was
had
my
a,
accent. I didn't know I had an accent.
oh, I thought you said you had an accident.
Oh no. Well, I had an accident playing poker last night.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, poker kind of, those good wins I had last week, yeah, I've pretty much blown through all that. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, allows you to keep playing anyway.
Yeah, now I got to be back on my dime.
Right. I've had a rough couple of weeks. I might take a break for a night or two. Sometimes you got to regroup.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to play much for a few days. I'm having a garage sale Saturday.
You're
So
having one?
yeah, we're having our countywide garage sale. So there'll be more than 100 garage sales in our county this weekend. So on Friday I go out shopping and just buy, and then Saturday I would sit at home and run my own garage sale.
Okay.
So
That sounds kind of fun, actually.
yeah, and my youngest is coming to town. He's doing a He-Man obstacle course thing over in Waco, so he's spending the night Friday night, and then Saturday morning
Oh, nice.
get over there to Waco and
Spend some time with him. That'd be good.
yeah, they're crazy the things they do. Here, carry this log from here to there. You know, you're like, what? Here, crawl through this mud hole underneath this uh,
Right.
mesh. You know, underneath this barbed wire or whatever. Here, do 50 pull-ups as fast as you can. You know, I'm like, God, you guys are stupid. I liked running back in the day. I'd run 10Ks and 5Ks a lot. I even did a couple of marathons, but those days are long gone. Those were 30 years
Yeah, I used to
ago,
run
and
everywhere.
those were 30, 40 years ago and 50 pounds ago. So you hit the
Yeah, when I was
lights
a kid, I
out.
ran everywhere. Rode my bike everywhere. Ran everywhere.
Uh-oh. Speak of the devil.
Who is it?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
On the road again?
Hey.
How come you're not driving?
Because my brother's driving.
Oh, hi brother.
My oldest brother, Larry. Not to be construed with Mr. Sadie.
And my other brother
Oh,
Daryl.
I can already tell you he's a genius.
It's just his name. Yeah, Todd. He's our older brother because he's older than you.
I've heard the older brother enough now. That's enough.
How many's in your crew you got going there?
I got well. There's 8 of us all total. My brother, his granddaughter, and his granddaughter's friend. It's in this car, and then his daughter and son-in-law and their 2 young children are in the other car.
It's a caravan.
Yeah, just the 2 of us, 2 cars. That's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. You darn near got a baseball team there.
Yeah, I guess. We're halfway. Let's see. We're below Columbia, South Carolina, on I-26. So
I was watching an episode of Driving Miss Daisy. But I was
yeah,
watching Driving Miss Daisy when I saw you come on this thing.
were you really? Oh, there's a line in that movie where Bully is talking about going to see the civil rights leader, Martin Luther King. Anyway, he talks about, because this is the time period it is, and he's talking about he didn't think people would start calling him Martin Luther Worthy. Well, our younger brother shares the same birthday with Martin Luther King, so I told him I've started calling him Martin Luther Hux. But we like driving Miss Daisy, and our mother is going to be Miss Daisy one of these days, even though she's older than Miss Daisy. But she's
We're
gonna be
all
cantankerous. She's gonna be
Miss Daisy.
cantankerous like her.
Right.
She's already cantankerous like her. So what's going on this morning? Anything exciting? Todd, you sell any big stuff today?
Oh, nah. I got three packages going out. Vacuum cleaner filters and a GPS unit. Nothing big. Nope, nothing big.
Well, you know, those filters are always good items to sell. Should be quick to pack.
Yeah, they're not bad. And I'm way in the profit on them. I got so many of those suckers. So,
That's
I love those kind of items. They just keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. A couple a week,
yeah,
4 or 5 a week, whatever it is. Those are the
I'm only
best items to
making,
have, boy.
those
I'm
are good
only,
items. You know, one listing and sell them forever.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I'm still
I'm
selling them window
gonna,
latches that I bought at the auction. What do you got, Todd?
what do you call those little robot vacuum cleaners? Um,
iRobots.
I guess.
Oh,
So, I picked one up.
iRobots.
I picked one up and it wouldn't charge up. All the lights came on and everything. Roomba. There you go, James.
Roomba. Yeah, Roomba. That's it.
So I ordered a new battery for like $18. So
You going to the Lutheran church today?
I'll figure out how to use that. Yeah, I'll probably go in there and let the old ladies beat up on me.
You know, Todd, that they love for old Todd to come by there and give them some sweet loving.
Yeah, they do. Try to buy something, they go, "Oh, it's him. We need to charge more."
That's
Is that
right.
the new battery, Todd?
Yeah, that's like a generic
I need
battery.
to
It's
get one
supposed.
for. We have one at the house. It's not. It doesn't. It keeps dying. It probably needs a battery.
Hook him up, Todd. Okay, I gotta get out of here. We're getting ready to stop for lunch or breakfast. So I'll
All
see
right.
y'all later. Y'all have a great weekend. See you next week. Todd, be careful when you're out and about.
Have a fun trip.
We will
Take
try
care,
to.
buddy.
All right, Larry.
Enjoy
Have a good
yourself.
day. We
Yep.
will.
Bye.
Terry.
Do, do, do. If who charged you more? What did I miss? Am I not keeping up?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Lag said he's got a Roomba. I don't have a great model. Let's see what Roombas sell for.
They used to be. I think
ROOMBA.
they used to be a lot better. I think they've dropped a little bit in value. They're still okay, I think, but they used to be $200, $300, $400. I think.
Um, used and sold listings.
Where's 24K at this morning? I like to get that guy going.
He does too. I say it looks kind of like the model I have would go for 80. Here's one these are selling for like 89 with free shipping. So
Yeah, that's probably got
I
similar.
just got to watch the YouTube video on how to replace a battery.
Well, let me know how easy it is. I need one for myself.
Yeah, if I can do it, it's surely not hard.
Oh, you can do it. I first went to work for the I'm working for. It tore apart a motorcycle. He wanted to change a foot shift to a suicide. Wanted to change it. So you got to tear the transmission
yeah.
completely apart to do that. Check all the gears and everything. And he told me when I did it, because I was nervous to do it. I've never worked on anything like that before. And he told me somebody else did it, so that means we can do it, you know.
There you go.
Somebody built the
You got
thing.
the if you got the instructions and the good tools, then probably not impossible.
Yeah, I try to approach everything like that, you know. Somebody's doing it, so why can't we?
Oh, yeah, the Lutherans charge me more. Yeah, they've done that several times. Get to the front with the item you're buying. Oh, we can't sell that to you for that. Here, it's going to be 25 instead of 10. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you, not.
Exactly, lag.
If somebody can land on the moon, then Tom should be able to. Or Larry should be able to.
I believe in you too, lag. Good morning, John. I just didn't want you to have to do the show by yourself, so I thought I'd come and help you fill in some space.
See you in a little bit. Gwen's going to her yogurt class. I call it a yogurt class. She calls it a yoga class.
The wife leaves for Branson in the morning, so
Uh-oh. Is she taking credit cards?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to search her before she leaves.
Ordinarily, patting down your wife would be a good thing, but in this case, maybe you might get
Right,
smacked upside the head.
right.
So, hi, John. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Good morning, Bubba.
Ugh.
So I'll probably have a house full of grandkids this weekend, or I don't know. I might go play some live cash poker tomorrow night. I'm thinking about it.
Sweet.
I just said I was going to take a break for for a couple of days. I'm a degenerate.
Yep. I agree. So am I guess. I figure all the poker I've ever played my whole life with money involved, uh, I'm almost break even. Uh, but it's all
A
been
letter
fun.
Keeney. What's a letter Keeney?
I don't know. Letterkenny.
I should be getting some work done around my house. The weather's kind of starting to break, and I keep putting stuff off.
Yeah, what was it you were saying a day or two ago? You're just about ready to get out and mow. So I was
Yeah, that's
thinking,
one of the things I need to do. I need to mow and finish power washing my house. I could just pay
I
James to come by and do it.
Letterkenny is a TV show. I don't know that show.
I've never seen that either.
I had a pancake class this morning. Oh God, I'm about. Gwen's got us on this diet, and it's keto on steroids. So my left arm is starting to look good. I may just chew a chunk out of it like a zombie. Ugh.
Oh, you're doing the keto now. I saw you say that in the comments, I think, yesterday or something.
Yeah, I weighed yesterday and I'm down like 5 pounds.
Oh, good for you.
So don't do
You're not a big guy though, are you?
it. Well, according to the published Doctrine of Health charts or whatever those are called, a man my age and height is supposed to weigh maximum about 180.
Oh, really?
So yesterday I weighed and I was 229. So I got 49 pounds to go. uh,
Dang.
but I don't know.
Yeah, did you take the gold bars out of your pocket or?
I took a big dump. Uh, no, I mean, it's tough. It's no wonder I'm losing some weight. This is like Auschwitz rations. Ugh.
Yeah, that's tough.
I asked Gwen what's for breakfast. Protein shake. Oh, what's for lunch? Uh, baked chicken and salad. Ugh. What's for the snack? A boiled egg. Ugh.
Rice cakes.
Where's the? No, rice is not allowed. It's a carbohydrate.
Oh,
Can't
rice
even
ain't
have
allowed, huh?
those. I can't even have an airy rice. That would be great. That would be like eating a piece of cake right now.
Load up on the meat.
0 carbs. Yeah, I'm allowed steak, thank the Lord. It is awful. I mean, you get to eat enough stuff, you're not really all that hungry, but dang, the low carbs have got me kind of, I wouldn't say lethargic. It just feels like I've got a little bit less energy than I usually do. because I'm
Yeah,
usually
you're probably
sugared
gonna have to.
up or carved up with something.
Yeah,
I
probably gonna
really
have to
miss.
equal your set. Equal your what do you call it? Has to equal out for. It takes a little while. You know.
Yeah. Oh, almond and coconut flour. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
doesn't sound great.
No. Almond and coconut flour with artificial sweeteners and yeah. Ah.
I've decided to die happy, Todd.
Okay. Well. Hmm.
Not really. I've made some changes.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the
Hell.
process.
Hell, you quit smoking. Have you gained weight since you quit
Yeah,
smoking?
a little bit, a
I
little bit.
always
I'm
hear
trying to
that
cut down.
people who quit smoking gain weight like bam.
Oh yeah, I'm always hungry now. I'm trying to cut down on the vape too. I'm trying to cut it out altogether, but it's a tough one, boy. You get used to that nicotine. I mean, you chew, right? You still chew?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to let go.
Oh yeah.
Me, me and my brother-in-law one time we were fishing. This was years ago, and we decided he chews. Uh, he's a pretty heavy chewer, and we were fishing on a fishing bank, and we both decided to quit. So I threw my cigarettes in the river, and he threw his chew in the river. And the next day, I went and bought me a pack of cigarettes. About 3 days later, I told him, and he says, "Damn you!" He says, "I've been over here suffering." So, needless to say, it didn't last. We both went back to it. I tried to quit so many times.
Balance. Yeah. And I still do a mile and a half, 2 miles on the treadmill pretty much every day.
Yeah,
So
you've pretty consistent with that ever since I've known you. That's good.
yeah, I try not to. Thank God at my age I've still got good knees. My brother blew out his knees and my wife has blown out her knees. So I'm just thankful I can
Yeah.
still get on the treadmill and walk.
Hey, good morning, Roman.
When did I start chewing? 14 or 15? No, I was like, my parents were pretty dyed in the wool, clean living folks. So I didn't really start chewing until I got to college age.
How did you teach
Eight.
a class? And
Well,
that was probably
there's,
hard on you.
the kids have 5 minutes to get to their next class, and the band hall was separate from the rest of the building. So I'd run in my office
Right,
and
right.
dip for about 2 minutes, and then kids would start coming in. I'd spit it out. Kids would look through my office window in the band hall and say, "I saw you do that, Mr. Parker." They never told on me, but yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, keto's a lifestyle. Um, it really is.
the boss man, the
And
boss
I can
man did keto for a
maintain,
while. He would,
sorry.
oh, that's okay. I was just gonna say he would buy like two large pizzas, and he would scrape all the toppings off and eat them, and throw the crust away.
Got 2 large pizzas here, even for the cheap one, is like, well, about $15 a pizza, so
Yeah.
that'll be $30 for a meal.
Yeah, that'd be pretty expensive.
You could have a steak at Sizzlin for less than that at Sizzlers.
Right.
Roman, what are you doing this morning, you young whippersnapper brat, dude? God, Roman cracks me up with the stuff he puts on Instagram. Oh my God. Do you follow
Yeah, I don't have
Roman on?
Instagram.
You should do Instagram just to see all the stuff that Roman puts up. I don't know where he comes up with that.
Somebody showed some of it. Some of the stuff. Who was that? Scott?
I I showed
Oh,
one or two
that was you.
things.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he's a hoot to hang out with.
Oh, I bet. I'm afraid. Cha-ching! What do I sell?
Get it,
Ironman
get it, get it.
Triathlon watch going out of here. I don't need it anymore.
Nice.
I sold an $18 watch. Woohoo!
Sweet.
You eat pizza to lose weight? How do you do? Oh, no. The big New Yorker. Meat and salad. That's pretty much keto. Ah, yeah. Yeah, bakery. I'm not allowed within smelling distance of a bakery. We got some of those.
Back in the day,
We got,
there was a pizza place called I forget the name of it, but they sold a pizza called the Bigfoot, and this thing was huge. What was you gonna say? Sorry.
I was just gonna say Gwen ordered a package of those keto test strips.
Yeah.
It's a little about 3-inch long strip, and you're supposed to pee on the little square thing at the end of it. I feel like I'm taking a pregnancy test. But I did that I tried yesterday morning, and I'm on the low end of ketosis. I think you're supposed to be up around 30 on their little chart thing, and I was about an 18. Yeah, it's hard to get the stream to go right on the test strip. Little test strip is only about 1/4 of an inch wide. Yeah, you don't need the strips, just don't eat carbs. Yeah. Gotta love carbs though. Candy and baked goods and uh, it just keeps sounding worse. Yeah, it's not good, but kind of the way I look at it, I got to goof around and eat everything I wanted to for 65 years. Now I'm having a payback time. We'll see how long it lasts. I'm gonna modify it some though. I mean this diet she's got us on, in keto you're allowed to have cheese. But on this
Right.
crash thing, you're not even allowed to have cheese. I'm like, holy cow!
Oh
Because
yeah, that'd be a rough
cheese
one
doesn't
for
have
me
any
too.
carbohydrates.
Yes.
One thing I really miss are
Is
tortilla chips and dip.
that all dairy or just cheese you're not allowed to have?
All dairy. So it's like we've been drinking with our shakes. We've been having almond milk.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't last a day on that diet. I mean, what I meant to say was, you can do it, Chad. You can do it.
I guess I do have to diet some because I'm just not as active as I was when I was actually running and teaching and up on my feet all day.
Yeah, I've actually cut down on. I'm actually cut down on meat, red meat, to be honest. I used to eat nothing but burgers and pizza.
Oh, almond milk's good. Well, then, I don't know. I mean, it's working. I'm losing weight. So, well, look at there. The stock market's up a little bit. Not much. Do, do, do.
Yeah, it's green. I haven't checked mine in a while. I got
Used
tired of
to
being
get,
a bad at it.
yeah, it's hard to look at. I made so much money in since 2018 was not good, but 2019, 2020, 2021, man, I made a bunch of money in my mutual funds.
Yeah, I did well too. I want to
And
say
then,
20 something percent.
yeah, and then, boy, 2022 hit and it started crashing. I had to pull all my money's just sitting in money market account now, drawing 1% or something. I keep waiting to figure out a time to get back in, but can the
Bitcoin's up to
stock market just
28,000.
stay down forever? Will it ever start going up again?
Well, they're thinking about it going down to as low as 35, 33.
Mm, yeah, I don't know.
1 year ago today, Bitcoin was $45,000.
I hate to laugh, but I never ever did do Bitcoin.
Today
Bitcoin
it's
is too smart
28,000.
for me. I wouldn't have
Oh,
a
it's a
clue
roller
as to
coaster ride.
how to invest in Bitcoin. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know that I want to know. I look at it every
Yeah.
once in a while. Well, Bitcoin has made a comeback some because It was like 18 and now it's like 28.
Yeah, it's rebounded quite a bit. You just got to buy low like anything else, you know. I don't know if right now is a good time to buy at 28 because it's kind of middle of the road. It could go either way. But it's so manipulated. I guess everything is, though, you know.
Now, how would they manipulate Bitcoin?
Oh, yeah, the big boys, they manipulate Bitcoin all the time.
Oh, okay.
They jump on it and they sell a ton of it or buy a ton of it. It really changes the market.
Lag, you're up 85% since COVID. Well, that's good. Buy low, sell high. It's not complicated. James is fussing at me for buying Silver Eagles, but in 3 weeks' time, they went up $6 a coin. So
I'm a silver guy. I mean, maybe it's just the poor man talking, but I've always, and I've been preaching. I think I've even told you in the past, silver's always been my investment over gold. I don't know why. I think it's an easier market to get into if you know if you don't have a ton of money.
yeah, I hadn't bought much silver the last 3 years though because the premiums went way up. The amount you have to pay above the spot price.
Right.
Invest in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, but the average guy can, you know, it comes across some form of silver. You know, he can always, you know, a $5 necklace or a $20 coin or whatever, $10 coin, quarters and dimes, or $3, $4, $5, $10, whatever they are.
Yep. Yeah, James.
So you just buy them. That's true, James. That's true.
I look at gold and silver kind of as insurance. Um,
I think gold is a fantastic plan. You know, to hoard gold I think is a great idea. I always give Felix crap in the just because it gets him going so much.
what? Why would SD Bullion do that? I haven't heard that. That's a big precious metals dealer.
Oh yeah, is that on gold and?
Probably. I don't know why they would raise their
So that's
minimum to 500. They just knocked out probably 25% of their customers doing that.
right.
Why would they do that? I mean, Walmart sells $2 items. What's wrong with SD Bullion?
Maybe the logistics of it just doesn't make sense for them. You know, I don't know.
$50 an ounce. The only $50 an ounce silver I ever bought was like a proof coin or something like that.
Yeah, I've never paid that for.
Oh, it was in an email
I
from
actually
SD
I,
Bullion?
I sold some silver a few years ago when it really was going crazy. I think I sold some Silver Eagles. I want to say close to $40.
Wow, you did good then. That was the perfect time to sell. Everybody should have sold then.
Yeah,
If it goes to 40,
I
I'll
should have sold
probably
it all.
sell a
I
bunch
didn't.
of silver. But
I think it.
and it depends on the reason now too. Um, when it was $40 an ounce, what was that? 2011, 2012.
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago, probably.
There wasn't a huge reason for it to be that high. So yeah, it was a great time to sell because it came right back down over the next year.
Yeah, it did.
But um,
I can't even think of the reason that it hit. I don't think there was a shortage or anything, was there?
oh, we were finishing the 2009 crash of the economy,
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was.
and then in the 2 or 3 years after that, um, people were just scared to
Everything
put
went
their money
crazy.
into stocks or bonds or anything, so they started buying gold and silver, and boy, it shot up.
Yeah,
But yeah, if you sold at 40, man, you made out like a bandit back then. But now I think if it goes to 40 again, then something's really wrong with the whole economy. So it may not be as wise to sell at 40 if it goes there again as it was back then.
yeah. I think the rises you're seeing now are true rises. I don't think there's anything fake about it.
Yeah, I would too, James. I think because gold is more stable anyway. If silver goes to 50, it's almost surely going to come back down at least some.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But I don't know. And I don't know that I will ever sell any of my gold and silver. It's kind of my insurance. So I'm thinking I got to run out of everything else money that I have before I use it.
Right. I was looking at buying some copper back in the day. A lot of people overlook metals like copper, and the copper's actually got a pretty good value.
Yeah, that was a good time to sell too, 1980.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's been like the only two really good times to sell silver in the last 50, 60 years was like 2012 and 1980. You still wouldn't sell your gold? Yeah, I would sell my silver before I sold the gold. You're buying US dollars? Well, hmm. If you don't mind losing 6, 7, 8% a year, then dollars are the way to go. It's the cleanest money in the dirty pit.
It's the best of the worst.
Yep.
I mean, really, where else are you going to put you? I mean, where would you put your money nowadays? I mean, the real estate markets, either way you look at it, buying or selling, it's not, with the interest rates and everything. I mean, IRAs and 401ks, they're not doing worth of crap nowadays. And I mean, precious metals is about the safest bet.
It would be great to get involved with a startup company that was kind of like guaranteed to do well.
Right.
Like
And I
before.
don't see much of that stuff anymore. Like, there used to be all the time stuff like that, but it's like finding a needle in a haystack nowadays. Unless you're into the tech stuff, I guess there's opportunities there, but I've never been into that kind of stuff. The tech world's where it's at nowadays.
Yeah, has been for quite a while.
But
Remember
even
the
they're laying
Forrest
tons
Gump
of people
movie
off.
where Forrest says, Lieutenant Dan told us we need to buy, I think it was fruit. So
Yeah,
we bought
Apple.
something called Apple,
Right.
and now we're gozillionaires.
Yeah.
There you go, John. If you can't touch it, you don't own it. Pretty much. Oh, Lag, you got a business opportunity for me? I should just send you all my money and you'll take care of it for the next 50 years? I wouldn't have to worry
I
about
would
it at all, would I?
I would invest in lag if he had a startup. I know nothing about the guy. I don't even know how old he is or what he does or who he is. I still would invest in him. I don't know. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, what is it Anissa says about him? She thinks he's a 45-year-old housewife with 3 kids. You got a startup opportunity you want me to invest in? I'll start with $100 on you, Lag. I'll gamble $100 on you. See where that goes, and then if that's successful, then I'll put in some more.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Wow. Grandma must have been smart there, Texas Bandit. IPO, that's initial public offering, isn't it? When you can, when a company
I think
first
so.
offers, stock.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look back on it, I mean, how many things that you wish you would have done, I mean,
Oh yeah, God, I certainly would be rich if I could.
turn back time.
Yeah, even go back. Shoot, 10 years. If I could go back 10 years, I'd be just make my investments in the places I should or could have. Do,
Well,
do,
even
do.
with products, I mean, look at all the products that we're selling that you could have bought for pennies on the dollar back in the day.
Yep.
Marvel action figures. You know, who wouldn't have bought a semi truckload of them from the five and dime back in the day? You know.
Tell the truth now, how many people bought a bunch of sports cards in the early 90s? You talk about a market that crashed.
Oh yeah, the '90s sports cards are pretty much worthless. I guess there's a
So
few
many,
outliners, but
so many in the 80s. Yeah, 80s and 90s, the sports cards, man, they were roaring.
yep.
Now just select cards are about the only thing left in that market. Enron. God. Enron, the Texas teacher retirement system got hurt bad when Enron went under.
Oh really?
Yeah, they lost several millions. When Enron
So
crashed, I
that
bet
hurt.
the teacher retirement, they got a nest egg of money there that they keep invested. And
Right.
boy, it took a huge hit when Enron collapsed. I met a guy that was an executive for Enron. He didn't live too far from here. And he said, "Yeah, I hate telling people that I even work for them because everybody's still so mad at them." He said, "But I wasn't in the decision making department that had anything to do with that, so I don't feel too bad." But
Yeah.
and God,
Well,
when they crashed, he just totally got out. He didn't lose anything.
a lot of people
So
didn't. You gotta feel bad for the average person there that didn't get out. You know, I mean, I'm sure they had no idea what was about to hit them.
yeah, Enron went down harder than that. Well, it was just about like that California bank that crashed. It's just people who had any stock in the company, it just went to zero.
Right.
You get a check from TSTA every month. Yeah, Texas State Teachers Association. Um, yeah, when a teacher retires, they can take a little bit less a month, and then when the person dies, then the spouse gets to continue receiving the retirement check.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I retired, I took it's it's about $300 less a month I get in retirement check, so that um, so that Gwen gets the check when I'm dead.
I got you.
But that's a
On
gamble,
top
you
of all
know.
your, on top of all your millions, she's gonna get a check.
Oh yeah, but that's a gamble when you do that because uh, if I accidentally outlived her, or if she didn't live very long afterward, then we lost a bunch of money
Right.
because I started taking
Yeah.
my
It's not like.
retirement check like 12 years ago. What's 12 times 300 times 12? Let's see.
30. 42,
No, that's not right.
36,
Let's see.
3,600.
Times 12. 3,600 a year. And I've been retired 12 years. So that's how much money, 43,200. That's about how much money that I have not received so that she can have the check when I die.
43,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
So she
Well, I
has
mean,
to,
it's a lot of money.
right now, if I died right now, she would have to live maybe 2 years
12
more
years.
than me to get that back in retirement checks. So
Does she get the 300 a month? Or is that what it is? Or is it
no, she gets what I get now.
plus the 300?
No, the 300's gone forever. She would get what I get, what I get now.
So how does she get the 300 that you're not
She doesn't get
accepting
the
now?
300. Neither of us get the 300 a month anytime. But she gets what do I make a year in retirement? I get like before taxes and everything, I get like
Oh, so what you're saying is it costs you 300 a month to ensure that she gets your full pension whenever if you happen to pass before
right,
her. Okay,
right.
okay, I got you. It's like
Right
insurance,
now,
basically.
right now, teacher retirement pays me about $2,800 a month. So she will get that after I die. But
I got it.
if I hadn't paid the 300 a month, then I would have been getting like $3,200 a month, $3,300 a month, something like that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Checks with Social Security benefits. Yeah.
I don't know. I got into the food business a long time ago, and I always felt that people are going to have to eat, especially vegetables. So it seems to be holding pretty strong. At least, the market goes up and down, but people always need to eat. So
Oh yeah.
I think if I had to do it over, I think I probably wouldn't change much as far as what industry I chose to get into. The food business is about as solid as it's going to get, even today. There's really not too many other markets that hold up as well as the food market.
Yeah, people gotta eat.
It's a part of life. You can do without a lot of things, but you can't do without food.
We lost a leg.
The old people. Hey, I admit I'm very ignorant when it comes to retirement and insurance, and I'm not the best to talk to about it.
If I had it to do all over again, right out of high school, it was the middle of my freshman year of college. Dad said the railroad's hiring, and Dad worked for the Santa Fe Railroad. I said, Dad, I'm in college. I don't know. So at the time, Dad was making probably it was a long time ago. Dad was making like 45,000 a year railroading, and my first year of teaching was $10,000. So Dad was making more than quadruple I did, and I had a college degree. Uh-oh, he gone. Dad worked hard at it. He would take extra shifts and stuff. Jeez. Dad was a trooper. Dad worked for the Santa Fe for 40 years. He made it. He started the railroad in like 1947, 1948. He's back.
I lost you. Yeah, my brother-in-law, he retired from the railroad. He went like 25 years and with 100% pay. They changed that policy shortly after, but there was a whole bunch of people that got a lot of money from the railroad and didn't have to work for it.
Yeah, railroad pension, hands down, was the best, overall pension plan anywhere, any industry. Better than the old automakers and
Oh, yeah.
better than miners, better than teachers, better than.
Well, they had that pay guarantee. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a pay guarantee.
TurboTax always asks me if I'm a railroad widow. Yeah, and when Dad retired, God, I mean, this was mid 80s. He was making like 120 grand a year in the mid 80s. I'm like,
Yeah, that was good money.
God. I didn't regret teaching, but I sure would have been better off if I'd hired on with the railroad my freshman year of college. Just quit college.
Right.
But I don't know. I had a rewarding career. I wouldn't change any of the good memories and the rewarding stuff about teaching.
Sounds like you did pretty good, Todd.
I could count on the fingers on two hands that all the administrators I went through, I may have had 10 good administrators.
Right.
Principals and superintendents and stuff like that. They can make your life hell if they're not good. And there were only about 10 that were just good.
Right.
So I bet during my career, I probably worked underneath, if you combine principals and superintendents, I probably had, probably 80, 90, maybe even 100 um, different principals and superintendents to work under.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you've done pretty good though, buddy. A lot of people wish they had done what you did. You did things the right way. You put money away. You paid into your retirement. And you stuck it out, and now you're gonna finish it off with a pretty good life.
Yeah, it's been good.
So many people just end up with nothing. Social Security check that barely pays the grocery bill, probably.
Yep. Do you pay into Social Security?
Me? Oh yeah, I've been paying in since I was 15.
Yeah. I got enough years in outside of teaching. I've got a little Social Security benefit. I think I make $98 a month or something from them. They cut it. If I didn't have teacher retirement, my Social Security would have been like $700 a month.
Yeah,
Every
and
little bit of. You know what? I wish they would just keep the benefits and just give me all the money that I paid them.
yeah, me too. One lump sum, I'd be fine.
Yeah. I could put that somewhere that uh tangible wealth. Oh yeah, James,
Yeah,
it would be tough. I mean, gosh, both my boys pay more than 1,000 a month for rent. And you're supposed to live on another 1,000. Yeah, that
yeah,
is
you can't. You just
poverty.
can't do it. You can't do it.
Nope.
Yeah, back in the day, I remember when if you made 500 a week, you were the Joneses, you know.
Yeah, if you lived in a van down by the river, or if you got one of those micro houses with solar
Right.
panels, I don't know how you could, if you just truly only lived with the bare minimum of everything, you might be able to live on 2,000 a month.
Well, just think about a guy like Kevin, Idaho hillbilly. I can't imagine they've got many living expenses, but boy, they sure do have to work a hard life to keep that, you know.
Yeah, you need to grow your own food. Yeah, that's probably right. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, just buy some land. You can touch it." But God, land comes with upkeep and taxes. You don't really ever own land, do you?
Yeah, it's
I mean, if you don't pay your property taxes on land you own, they take it away, right? You don't really
yeah,
own it.
pretty much. Yeah, you are correct. I was looking at some little lots last night, couple acre lots on the river. Just I'm thinking about buying something to just as a weekend deal, get away or something. And around here, you're looking at about $5,000 to $10,000 an acre just for the land. I mean, nothing on it. You know.
Yeah, that's what a lot of farmers do, James. They lease land and raise a crop on it or run cattle on it, and they come out, they make a living doing that. But no, I'm too old for that. That's real work.
Pretty much, JT. We don't own much when you think about it.
Do do do. We never own anything. Yeah, I own my gold. I own my silver. I don't have to pay tax on on this watch. I own it. I can touch it. It's like 24K's watches. He doesn't pay any tax on them. They're his. He's probably got $5 million worth of watches. It's his. They can't take it away.
But if he was to sell them, he would. Well, I don't know how it works over there, but if you had 5 million in watches here and you sold them, you're looking at about 3 million probably.
Oh, I don't know. The ones he buys, I mean, he'll tell you flat out he never lost money buying a watch and then selling it later.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I believe he's definitely good at what he does.
Well, that's true, James. And boy, I pay a lot of tax on my little, what have I got here? A fourth of an acre and a house. I pay a lot of tax. Absolutely.
I pay about 2,500 a year property taxes
Yeah,
just for my house.
That's about what I am. But that's
And then we have a personal property tax here that's for my cars and my boat. That costs me about 1,200 a year.
I don't think we got taxes on boats here.
Oh, we do trailers, boats, anything that you can put a license plate on, they tax you on here, or a sticker.
I mean, we kind of get taxed when you go to register it. It's like $80 to register a car now. You know, not all of that money is going for that little strip of paper to put on your windshield.
Well, we get
Pay a
taxed there
dollar.
too. We get like
Pay a dollar.
7%
Yeah.
or something like that on sales tax on buying a vehicle, and then they tax you every single year.
Hmm. As the car gets
And
older, does it cost less
yeah,
tax?
yeah, it goes down a little bit. Not as fast as you'd like, but yeah.
Lag, you live in a mansion, an underground mansion. He lives in a basement. Everything
When
here
I
is
was uh,
taxed.
when I was 12 years old, I used to stand on the corner of uh, Merrimack and Spring here in the city, way back in the day, and I used to sell between 200 and 500 pretzels every Saturday. I would pay 2 cents, and I would sell them for a dime.
Huh, cool.
Just to help my mom pay bills, and it still seemed like every month we was moving. So that's when my buying and selling started. I guess I was about 12. And then what I had left over at the end of the day, I would go hit all the taverns and the bars, and the drunks would buy them all from me.
So, James, do you have tax on the purchase of gold and silver?
Oh, there's Felix.
Hey, we've been talking about you.
I've been talking about you. Your ears was burning.
Lag can't afford a watch. He's still paying student loans. What makes you think Lag went to college? He's kind of a dumb kid.
Yeah, taxes are crazy. Depends on where you're at too. I know in Illinois it's ridiculous, the real estate taxes. You've seen my boss's house, right?
That's a smart way to go. Oh yeah, God. How much tax does he pay?
He pays more than my monthly nut doesn't cover his monthly taxes.
God, I bet not. That is one fancy place. Does anybody
I
even play
couldn't.
that grand piano that's in there for you?
Oh yeah, he's got. Well, it's also a player piano. It's all
Oh, okay.
computerized. It'll play by itself. But yeah, a couple times a year he has a party or something. He'll bring in a piano player, and you know, yeah, it gets used. He's had that thing a long time. That
Of
piano's
course,
probably 35 years old.
if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd probably live in a better house than I have. I mean, my house is plenty good. It's great for me, but yeah, if I had $50 million, I'm sure I would live in a better place.
I am, John. You know, the boss in quotes. I'd have more land too, James. I don't need a big house. I'd probably have a little nicer, you know, a little bit. It'd be a ranch house for sure. No more steps for this old boy.
I like that ranch house in the TV show Yellowstone.
Oh
It's
yeah.
pretty cool looking house. You'd live remote, go out to the desert and live, huh?
I don't know about the desert, but
Yeah, I've
I
got a
definitely would have
ranch. I got a
my kids and
one-story
grandkids.
place.
We had a nice little ranch house, the one that got flooded, and my wife always had a dream of having a nice 2-story house, and so that's when we bought the house we're in now. But after a few years of going up and down steps, your dream turns into a nightmare.
Bum, bum, bum. Well,
Yeah,
I
you got
think
to
it's
go do
about that
some
time. I got
negotiating with the
I got
Lutherans.
started yesterday dragging all the crap out of my death pile and stuff that I want to sell in the yard sale. Oh my God. It's piled around the living room and piled it on the edge of my death pile cave here. I put an ad on Facebook about my garage sale, and I've been getting all kinds of stupid messages.
Have you? Got
I
any
got one
video?
message,
Is that what they're asking you?
right on the title. Right on the title, I put, "Please come to my garage sale at so and so address in Clifton." And I was like, got a message saying, "I'd like to come to your garage sale. What's the address?" Well, it's written right there in the title. Gosh, people are stupid. They didn't even read the
Yeah,
title.
people
They
are.
just said they looked at the pictures that I put up, and 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 then they asked, "What's the address for this garage sale?"
Well, speaking of
God,
people are stupid, you remember back when the yard sale app they used to have. I don't even think they got it anymore. It would tell you where all the local yard sales are. Well,
Yeah.
I would pull that up on my phone every Saturday morning. And this is how stupid I am. There was a yard sale on there that was on there every week. There was no house there. There was no yard sale there. And guess what I did? I would go there at least twice a month.
That's funny. What did you just forgot that there wasn't a garage sale there?
I went to so many of them. It was on the route. So I would go there, I seen the address and I would just keep going there. And every time I'd curse myself out. You idiot.
No, I don't have any horses or stagecoaches in my garage sale. I got a ton of military surplus to sell. Gwen says she wants to put out a bunch of clothes, shoes, but just
You should,
stuff. You buy stuff at the auction and it's not good enough to sell on eBay. That's what's going in this garage
set up
sale.
your camera. Set up your camera live. Maybe you get some good views out of it.
I need to figure out the time lapse on my GoPro. I just set it up and let it run all day.
There you go. That'd be great.
I got 3 batteries and a bunch of space left on my thing.
You can aim it. You can aim it low where you don't have your face on there or whatever.
Yeah. A Texas yard sale. That's exactly what it is. But yeah, no. I don't even think I got any horse tack to sell. Anyway, folks, so I am not going to do a show tomorrow because I will be out. Friday, I'm going to go shopping the garage sales, and then Saturday, I'm going to do mine. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. And by Saturday evening, I'm going to be dead tired. So, yeah,
All right, hang
fun
on, Todd.
weekend. So I'll see you guys Monday on my
Hold
channel.
up.
Okay.
I gotta do one thing just to put this thing to rest. Yankee Doodle went to town looking for a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Okay, we're done.
What the hell was that? Oh.
Felix, I mean, it's not the whole song, but that's all you're getting. We made that bet a long time ago, and I swear he won't let me live it down.
Oh, it was a bet, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Love you
All
too,
right.
buddy.
See you next week. Bye.
Later.